What's up, Libra? Let's see what you don't see coming. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra placements. I was getting something about a hot toddy. Somebody here could be sick, or you're looking forward to drinking for the holidays. Maybe you're like in a really cold climated location. There's something here about snow. There's something here about staying warm, bundling up. Maybe some of you guys are going to be spending winter like in a cabin or something like that. Like maybe you have plans to go like for a weekend, but it just feels like there's something here having to do with just the cold weather. All right, you guys have the Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, Five of Swords, Six of Swords. Then you have the Page of Swords, the Empress, and the Ten of Cups. Oh. This feels like you have somebody that's watching you, but someone's watching you glow up, okay? So this could be someone that was like an ex, maybe an old friend. There's someone here that keeps tabs on you, right? But you're the Empress right now, male or female, doesn't matter. Empress, Emperor, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys have like glown up, literally. Your money looks really good. A lot of you guys look good yourselves. You guys could be growing families here. You could have been pregnant. You could have recently had a baby. You could be pregnant or be finding out that you are. But it just feels like someone here has their eye on you. It's almost like they're waiting for an opportunity is what I'm picking up on. But it feels like they're going to be waiting for quite some time because whatever you're involved in, whoever you're involved with, it feels like happily ever after for most of you. Others of you, it feels like if you are single, you're like a single mother, single father. I'm getting like single parent energy here. But with that, it feels like because the Empress is staring at the cups, it feels like you guys still have your eye on the prize here, okay? A lot of you guys would like to get married or at least, you know, have a partner that you can grow a family with. So I do see here that you guys could really just be focusing on family right now, especially with the holidays. Maybe you're planning trips or maybe you're just looking forward to spending time with your family. But this feels like your immediate family. So again, you have kids, you have a partner, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. Seriously committed is what I'm hearing. But yeah, that's what I have with that, okay? You guys have a lot of sword energy here. But the good thing is as we go down this line, your swords kind of lessen, but then they kind of like steady out. So it really feels like a lot of you guys are in your head right now. You could be thinking about something. There's more thinking than there is action. And I feel like I gave that to you guys maybe in your last like quick read, or maybe I don't know. If it wasn't you guys, there was another sign, obviously. But it just feels like whatever this is, there is more thinking than there is action. And maybe that's what it needs to be right now. But hopefully you guys get a really good plan into action so that you can start seeing progress forward, which I do see here with that Six of Swords. So let's start off with this Nine of Swords, but you don't see coming. I feel like a lot of you guys are currently in your head right now. You're stressed out about a situation. Maybe this is a financial situation, wondering if your money's going to get better, wondering, you know, if your relationships are going to get better. It feels like as time goes on, the more that you stress yourself out, the more like, and it feels like you're stressing yourself out because you're trying to get the answers, right? But it feels like Spirit's been giving you these answers. It feels like if you're hoping that a relationship works with someone, well, they've already given you all the red flags and the reasons why it won't work. And not to say it would never work, but like this person would have to change or you would have to change, okay? It's something about your dynamic has to change drastically in order for something to come together, okay? This could be a work situation too. You guys could be really stressed out at work, overworked. Here's what I'm getting. But I feel like what you don't see coming is that there's a glimmer of hope here in this eye here, right? So it feels like essentially you guys aren't going to be worrying as much. It just feels like right now there's like high peak stress. You guys could be stressed about the holidays, buying gifts. You guys could have some sort of major event or something that's coming in that you may not feel 100% prepared for. But I see you guys being okay at the end of the day. It feels like you're just doing more worrying than anything else. And so Spirit's saying, like, you know, to ease up on that. Things are going to work out the way that they need to. Just you got to put in the right amount of action and meet the universe, God, Spirit, halfway here, okay? Seven of Wands, it feels like anybody, first off, you're going to be blocking somebody, okay? It's hard for me to believe that someone's going to be blocking you. It might be a few of you that get blocked, only you know what your situation is, but it feels like you're going to be blocking somebody. Not only, you know, physically, but this feels like mentally, spiritually. It feels like you've checked out. And that's what it feels like here. A lot of you guys could be stressed out about this situation that you're going to be blocking it off. That's what I'm saying. Things are going to get better. Like, you're not going to be paying attention to whatever's bringing you stress at the current moment, all right? So it just feels like whatever this is, you guys are genuinely going to be closing yourselves off energetically, physically, all that. like whoever or whatever this is not going to have access to you here in the near future. And again, I feel like it's taken some time, but you guys are truly trying to work on yourselves, trying to work on your stability, trying to work on your finances, and focusing on your family, that you really don't have time to worry about anything or anyone else, especially if they're coming with nothing but drama and negativity. All right, so I do see that. Also, to your blockages, any blockages here, anything that you've been blocking yourself with, is going to be removed. But it feels like you have to block something first. So whatever this person or this energy is, I feel like once you don't pay attention to that, then you'll be free to clear up some other blockages that you've had for yourself for quite some time. With the Seven of Wands to the Five of Swords, some of you guys, again, this is about you not having the time, the energy, or even the want to have to deal with negative energies around you. You don't want the pettiness, you don't want the games, you don't want any of that. You guys just want straightforward action. You're like, I'm not young, and if I am, I don't act young. I don't want anybody that's immature. I don't want to deal with a job that's going to be very unappreciative of what I bring to the table. It just feels like a lot of you guys are looking for appreciation and validation as well. It feels like you are as good as you say you are, whether that's being a mom, whether that's being a professional in the workplace, or just being a decent human being. It just feels like you guys are just focusing on cutting out all the drama, cutting out all the nonsense, trimming the fat. Okay, some of you guys are focusing on losing weight as well. With the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords here, I do see you guys moving to calmer waters, okay? It just feels like once you block out these energies, once you block out anything that's kind of standing in your way or your peace, I feel like moving forward, that's where you see your Ten of Cups here, okay? And so again, it just feels like you're just having to get rid of whatever is kind of left. It feels like a resonance almost, right? Like it's almost like trying to get rid of a stain, that kind of thing. Like you're gonna need some elbow grease for some of you, right, to really get in there, but you'll get rid of it one way or another. And so that's what this is about, is just trying to remove any of the negative residual energy that's there. But I do see you guys coming into calmer waters here, because you will be cutting out people, places, things that no longer serve your highest good. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.